Hey guys, Century Productions here, doing another toy review. Today it is Colossus, Build-A-Figure Modok, and Series 7 Ghost Rider variant. So I'm going to start off with the Series 7 Ghost Rider variant. So here we go. So with the motorcycle, he looks completely badass. I'll get into the figure in a second, but just want to show you with him on the motorcycle what he looks like. Does clip into the motorcycle right here and right here. It's a little trouble hooking him to the handlebars though. But I just take him off real quick. You can see the bike. It's got all the fire in the back and all the fire in the front right here and all that good stuff right there. This front part right here does take a clip off. I don't want to take it off right now, but and then it's also got the stand. You can flip that underneath and flip it back out if you want. But awesome motorcycle. Compared to the other one, which isn't all red, the other one is like an actual motorcycle. Get to the figure. So obviously the thing that really stands out in this figure is his head. Unlike the actual Series 7 Ghost Rider, who has his whole skull, this one is partial human face and partial actual skull. You can see the detail on it is extremely nice. You can see his eye really well. He's caught on fire. It's really awesome. Now, getting this figure, if you can see, his leg is extremely crooked, but that's just how some figures are. When he's attached to the motorcycle, his leg's going to usually bend that way with the motorcycle. So his hand makes a fist right here. You can turn it right there. Double jointed the arms, but it's a pretty stiff figure. It's also got a really skinny upper arm, which you can turn like right here. Same with the other arm. The head you can't really move that well. You can move it side to side. That's pretty much about it though. Right here, if you can see this chest part, it does move forward. The real cool thing is all of this right here, these little flaps and stuff, that's all rubber, and this whole front part is rubber, so it's pretty cool. So he does turn at the waist. He's a skinny dude. Can turn at the thigh. Can bend the legs to double joint the legs with the fat kneecaps. Can turn it. I haven't touched this figure a lot, so that sounded wrong. I haven't held this figure that much, so the joints are really stiff. And but that can move right there. It goes front and backwards. And he does have the front tie. So Series 7 Ghost Rider variant. I recommend this one, but you're probably going to go with the regular non-variant, which is just as fine, but this one's cool too. Get the Modok. Now, Modok stands for something. It's like made microorganism designed only for killing or something like that. It originally had MODOC, I believe, for computing, but then they changed it to K for killing. So it comes with a bunch of different parts. You can remove this thing from the bottom, but I can't because I'm not strong enough apparently. But there's not really much to review on this. The bottom part turns, this upper half turns, the legs do turn back and forth, they are double jointed, and they do go front and backwards. There's no articulation in the actual foot though. Same with the other side. This side does not have a controlling thing like this side right here. The arms, the fingers are individually jointed, so you can make your flipping off pose if you'd like. The head is just extremely detailed. It's really nice. You can see all the nasty stuff on his teeth too, and you don't know what he does. And you can take his hand off the controlling thing, flip that down. Individual jointed, but usually just makes a fist like he's gonna punch someone, but he's like a handicapped superhero. Double jointed at the arms. Try to see. But overall, it's not really a figure you would play with. It's just kind of one that you display, and just a really cool person to have. So, Modok, Build-A-Figure, or Bath. If anyone doesn't know what Bath means, it means Build-A-Figure. So if you see BAF, it means Build-A-Figure. But that dude Bath Productions, I think that doesn't mean build a figure, but it could go either way. So now I'm going to review Colossus, who is like top 5 favorite figures for sure. So if you can see the chest, very well detailed. The paint application on this is just amazing. The head does easily come off, but that's no big deal. It does not go on very well easily though. So under arm joints, you can see it's an unusual joint. It's hidden by this little flat thing right here, but it does go frontwards and backwards. Only single jointed at the elbow, but then you can turn the figure's hand right here. His hand is not individually jointed, but does make a fist, and his thumb does move, but the arm is just so big and it's hecka cool. Same thing with the other side. It goes up and down. Turns at the waist, goes down. Let me tell you something about this chest now. I've had 3 different Colossuses over the years, and every single one seems, I think the top portion of the torso is too heavy, so it just kind of slopes down. If you can, so I think if you're gonna get a Colossus, that's gonna happen no matter what. So be prepared for that. But it doesn't really get in the way. I mean, if you just really stand them up, you'll stay like that. But so now we get into the thighs. Turn them sideways. They do go like that and out. Double jointed at the legs, and they come with this cool little part on top. If you can kind of see, it's not really. It's connected to the joint. Very poseable. Can turn this part right here. Go up and down. So overall, Colossus is a great figure. Highly recommend him. He's pretty big compared to the Ghost Rider I was showing you. He's a decent size. So thanks for watching, guys. And the reason why I don't do single figure reviews is I have way too many figures and I have way too many requests. So I just do 3 at a time, and I'm sure you guys don't want to watch like a review for like 9 minutes, some dude talking about like the leg or something like that. So that's why I do that. Not putting anyone else down. If you guys, however you guys review, that's cool. Yeah. So thanks a lot, guys.